Getting these other people in with their talent and their abilities has made it the work that it is. Without them, it really wouldn't be the same experience. And it's something I'm very proud of because they're all heavy hitters. There's Talk, which features a friend of mine, Kira Peru, who's a crazy talented soul singer, I guess, but her voice is that versatile that she could really do whatever she wants. We had that beat for a little while, the beat for Talk, and she came in with her own idea for the hook because I'd been struggling, and she just nailed it. It doesn't sound like a song that's been released in Australian hip-hop before, which makes it really exciting for me. So Yo-Yo is a track featuring Draft, and yeah, it went down to the wire. At points it didn't look like it was going to go through, but I was just like, dude, it means that much to me to have you on this, and it really, you know, it won't be the same if your voice isn't on this album. And I think I just guilted him into it, and he came through with the goods. Having seen Draft's live shows enough, and having obviously played my own live shows, I think when we're both doing an up-tempo track on stage together, it's going to go pretty crazy. The track with Daniel Merriweather is called Save Me. It's a pop / sort of neo-soul kind of vibe to it. I've been waiting a long time to get a track with Dan out for the public to hear. The hook was there, everything was there in place, so Dan could just come in and do what he does. And he came in and he did what he did. Within an hour it was there, and it was perfect. And it's just watching that sort of world-class talent do his thing doesn't happen that often. It's cool to be able to say that, like, I've waited this long to get a track out, and then for the track to be that good and to actually live up to sort of what I've built up in my head for years. It's something I'm really proud of, and I think, you know, I think it's something that we're all pretty stoked on.
Oh, I'll do that last one. You know that
M Phases, Mark Landon, M fucking Phases. Until this tour that just finished, and that's the last show that he's gonna do as my DJ, but we've done like close to 300 shows together, which is pretty crazy. And it's like, you know, I love that dude like a brother, but I hate that dude like a fucking brother, because we've spent that much time together that it's hard. Like, I know that dude better than anyone, and he's probably the same with me.
Illy and I, we get along great. We're almost like brothers, so it's, you know, I can be quite upfront and honest with him, and I guess blunt would be the term. But it's my way of saying that's not good enough. Like, you can do better, I know you can do better. So it's always for the greater good of the record. I stand by what I sort of believe in as far as music, and so does Al. So you're going to sort of cross wires, and you know, things are going to get pretty ugly sometimes. But at the end of the day, we always come to, you know, either a compromise or convince each other what's going to be the best way to go about it, and it works out. So that's just how we work together.
Having Phases with me to help bring the other side of my creativity out, that's a big part of why I'm able to do it, because he sees beyond the boom bap shit as the same way I do. Without going on about the dude too much, this album wouldn't be able to be as grand and as big as it is if it wasn't for Fizzle. So if you're watching, there's your props, motherfucker, and that's it. You're never hearing that from me again.
There's no pressure to prove none of you wrong. You the same ones judging whole careers off a couple of songs, man. My skills still tight as shit. The skills ain't love without I.